Okay. Okay, good. So 5 minutes right here. We're going to start out slow, 70 to 75 RPMs, 5 minutes to warm up. So today is it's actually a 40-minute ride. So 40-minute rides is a little more condensed than what we typically have done. I try to do this in my regular indoor cycle classes too. Sometimes we run it out to 46, 47 minutes. Sometimes we run it at 44 to 45. Today, we're going to consolidate it to 40 minutes, which means it's going to be a little bit more compact. It's going to be a little bit more challenging, but it's only because of the kind of putting it all together. Okay, you'll understand what I mean when we start. So we're going to build in the recovery, sometimes just into the stage. And we won't really call it recovery. We'll just start out light on the stage and then we'll build the stage from there. It's a fun way to kind of change it up. And, I'm always looking to change it up. So if you are struggling with thinking, oh my gosh, well, I'm going to get everything done today, you've got 5 extra minutes. So I hope you guys will appreciate that. So great. Okay, so we're at 70 to 75 RPMs, and we're going to start to build this out now, 75 to 80 RPMs. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Good. So you're using your typical warm-up gear. We don't want to make anything hard right out of here. We're going to take our time and, make sure that we are starting to warm up. And, I was reading an article again about how we lubricate the joints. The synovial fluid, kind of get that moving, and that's what I mean by lubricating the joints. So, that's important. That's important. So sometimes if you get on your bike and you feel a little clunky, and who doesn't from time to time, as soon as those muscle fibers start warming up, as soon as those joints have a little bit more warmth in them and the synovial fluid, is starting to kind of get warm and fluctuate and move around, I think that'll be good. That'll be good. You guys will feel great. You'll feel real streamlined. So great. Deborah, great to have you here. Catherine, great to have you here. And I think this is Barry. Barry, can we have your video, please? Let's ask him. Great. Very nice to see you. I'm hoping that we get to see you. Great. All right, so right here, guys, you are doing great. You should be feeling great. And I'm hoping that your foundation is set for success. So it's shoulders down, chest up. Very, very valuable. Don't hinge forward. Kind of try to keep yourself slightly forward, but don't put a whole lot of weight on those handlebars. You might want to move around on that saddle a little bit. Shift that saddle to the back. If you seat to the back of the saddle. Good. All right, so let's pick this up now. So we've been at 75 to 80. So let's go ahead and pick this up 80 to 85. So how we're going to handle this is we're going to take this warm up. We're going to ask it to go right into the first stage. The first stage is going to be a flat road. The flat road is going to be at 85 to 90. So we're at 80 to 85 right now. So try not to move forward with the RPM. Try to stay right there. Good. Excellent job. And those of you who just joined us, Catherine, Deborah, and Barry, we have a 40-minute class today, 40-minute class. So we can kind of compressing it all together. That's the word I was looking for before. Compressing, consolidating, putting it together. Not taking these recoveries in between stages. We're going to incorporate the recoveries into the stage. You'll see what I mean as we allow the class to unfold. So you're holding this at 80 to 85. You're doing the best job you can to get there. And that's what we're going to be working with right now. So as we come out of this, we'll move right to 85 to 90. And we're going to hold that for a considerable length of time, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes. Let's see how we do. So if you're still moving up to those RPMs, fine. That's absolutely fine. You got plenty of time to get there, so don't worry about it. If you're able to accommodate that 85 to 90 RPM right out of the box, great. You're going to keep your warm-up gear for the first 2 minutes of this stage, of the first stage, and we're going to begin now. So let's go now. We've got 85 to 90 RPMs, 85 to 90 RPMs right here. So we have 4 minutes total, but it's going to change just a little bit as we get closer to the end of the stage. So right now, all we're trying to do is get the pedal stroke. Smooth out that pedal stroke. There's no choppiness to the pedal stroke. You're doing the best job you can to smooth it out. Good job. Excellent, 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 excellent. Now, the more you draw up and away from that saddle, the easier it's going to be for you to get up to these higher RPMs and hold them. If you're sitting down heavy in the saddle, it's very, very difficult. In my opinion, I find myself when I start sitting heavy on the saddle, I have to reassess where I'm going, what I'm feeling, because I am unable to accommodate that pedal stroke. I want you to feel the same way. Okay, so we're at 85 to 90. We're almost 1 minute into this stage. We haven't had recovery. So if you were waiting for me to call for hydration, you need to start now. You need to start drinking now, keeping your RPM 85 to 90. Great job. Great job, great job, great job. Just reiterating what we talk about all the time, hydration is extremely important in a high intensity class like these. And what we want to do is we want to make sure we're hydrated before we get to our bike. So we want to at least have at least 8 ounces, if not 10, maybe even 16 ounces of fluid on board before you get to your bike. So we just have to remind ourselves of that. All right, so about 20 more seconds to go. You're going to be 2 minutes into the first stage. And what I want you to do is if you're hanging back towards 85, now I want you to scoot it up towards 90 if you can. If you can't, that's okay. But if you're somewhere between the 85 to 90, I'm going to have you add a gear on board. Go ahead and add a gear on board and hold. If you have not been able to get to 85 to 90, your goal for the next 2 minutes is to accelerate. That's all you have to do. So we're at 85 to 90. And I know that I'm asking a lot. I know I'm asking a lot. So you're either at warm-up gear or warm-up gear +1. Great. Nice work, guys. Nice work. So you are 30 seconds in to this last part of the stage. Last part of the stage. Now, keep going, fast pedaling. Keep going, fast pedaling. This fast pedaling is going to light up those dopamine receptors as soon as we bring this heart rate up. So we want to continue to use fast pedaling at the end of the stage. All righty. Good job. Good job. Good job. So if you came today not feeling 100%, and who feels 100% all the time, I don't know. I know I don't. But what I want you to do is I want you to set aside what's bothering you, what's holding you back. If it's mental, if it's emotional, let it go. If it's physical, we'll help you through it. So let's just stay together here. 45 seconds to go. That's nice. Now, Mike, I don't know about you, but I'm seeing a slight increase in cadence there.
81.
Oh my gosh, that just made my whole morning. Thank you, sir. 30 seconds to go, guys. So what we're going to be doing next in 22 seconds is we're going to be slowing to 75, but we're going to hold the resistance on board. So 15 seconds to go. I'm going to have everybody check in with their heart rates in 10 seconds, and we're going to slow it down to 75 RPMs. All righty, in 3, 2, 75 RPMs, bring it back. Good job. Okay, so you're at 75 RPMs. You've got the same gear you had on your last effort, the first stage. And now I want you to sit up, grab a drink of water, and come right on back to those handlebars. Okay, great job. Great job. All right, so we are at 75 RPMs. So we're going to build a hill. 75 to 80, 75 to 80, 75 to 80. We've got 5 minutes to do it, and we're gonna stay with the gear at the first part of the stage, all right? So nothing hard here, right? Nothing hard here. Shouldn't be hard. If your heart rate's higher than you think it should be, please reach out. Let me know. Everyone looks good. Alrighty, so in 19 seconds to go, we're gonna lift to 80 RPMs, and that's gonna be the higher end of our hill RPM. We've got 75 to build, 80 to really reap the rewards, okay? 5 seconds to go, here we go, 4, 3, 2, and 80. Let's stay here for 1 minute. Carolina, what's your heart rate?
96.
Thank you. Susie, your heart rate?
111.
Thank you for that. Deborah, your heart rate?
It was 122, now it's 116.
Great, that's really good. Barry, your heart rate?
96.
Thank you. Carol, your heart rate, do you have a heart rate monitor today?
120.
Thank you for that. Scott?
127.
Good, these are good. See what I mean? See what I mean? Phil?
111.
Thank you. Paulina?
101.
101. Stacy?
Right now, 113.
Good, good. And Mike, your heart rate, please?
105.
105, brilliant. Catherine, you're muted, but don't get off your bike. Just show me what your heart rate is. 1, 0. Okay, 107. 107, great job. All right, now go back to 75 RPMs and hold. All right, so now we're at 75 RPMs with the same resistance we had on the last effort. We are about to add gear. We're about to add gear. So what I'm gonna have you do in 13 seconds is add 1 more turn of resistance and hold 75. So we got a hill going on, we got a hill. When I'm on a hill, I've got to think about pushing my tail to the back of the saddle, right? All right, so let's go now. Add the gear. So now you've got warm-up gear +1, or warm-up gear +2. All righty, now 15 seconds to go is 75. We're gonna lift to 80 RPMs and hold for 30 seconds. We'll get a heart rate check when we do that. 8 seconds to go. Alrighty, are you ready? Here we go, guys. We're gonna lift to 80 RPMs and we're holding for 30 seconds now. Good job, excellent job. Excellent job. Now the good news is that we're gonna go from the flat road to the hill climb, to the sprints, to the hill climb, to the flat road, to the sprints. It's gonna keep going through just like that. So you're not gonna be able to establish a pedal stroke nice and smooth. You're gonna have to focus on where we're taking you at that moment. All right, so 4 seconds to go. 3, grab your heart rate. 2 and 1, 75 RPMs, bring it back. Good job. Check in with your heart rate. Anyone see a big lift in the heart rate? Carolina?
I went to 101.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Anyone else? Everyone's good? All right, stay here, please. We've got 10 more seconds to go. All right, you're at 75 RPMs. You've got your gear on board. Okay, now we're getting ready to go to 80 and we're gonna hold for 1 minute. Let's go now. 80 RPMs, 80 RPMs for 1 full minute. We'll do a heart rate check at the end of this minute. But let me share with you, as we do that heart rate check, we're going to start to accelerate. Good job. 10 seconds to go. I'm sorry, 20 seconds in, 40 seconds to go at 80, right? All right. Now, 30 seconds to go at 80. So this should be the hardest you've worked, right? All class. Hardest you've worked. You're still in oxygen deprivation. You're only 14 minutes into class. You guys have done a great job. 15 seconds to go. Here comes your 90 RPMs. What I'm gonna have you do is check in with your heart rate now. Unload the gear back to warm-up gear or warm-up gear +1. And you are now going to 90 RPMs. You have 3.5 minutes to ride at 90.
Yeah.
Now, if you can't get to 90, don't worry about it. Just do the best job you can. But you've got to bring back that resistance to get there, right? So we can gather ourselves, we can kind of hold the heart rate accountable here at 90. This would be the first part of the lower end of the heart rates, meaning that it's not going to climb anymore. It may plateau and it may drop back. All righty. So you are 30 seconds in. How are you doing? Scott, where's your heart rate?
137.
137. That's great. Deborah.
129.
Perfect. Perfect. Barry.
98.
98. Great. Carol.
124.
Perfect, kiddo. Susie.
113.
113. Great job. Stacy.
120.
Wow. Good job, Polina.
101.
Good job, Phil.
120.
Oh, beautiful. Carolina.
102.
102. Great job. Great job. Mike, what's your heart rate?
108.
108. Great, beautiful, beautiful. And Catherine, give me that heart rate. 1. Yeah. 108. 9. 1. Okay. 8. 108. Great. 108.
Fitness.
Good job, guys. Oh, Carolina's workout just went into her fitness. So that's absolutely fantastic. We love it when our heart rate goes into our fitness kind of workout zone. All right. So now 50 more seconds to go. You're checking in. This is
Lights
getting
with me here.
fatiguing. Am I right? This is getting fatiguing. That's okay. That's okay. All righty. 40 seconds to go. And then we're just going to slow it down. And we're going to go back to that 75 RPMs. Okay. 30 seconds to go. You guys have done a remarkable job. Remarkable job. We're not going to 70 RPMs where we typically do. We're going to stay 5 RPMs above it. Whatever gear you have now, you're going to keep your gear as you go back to 75 in 10 seconds. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. In 8 seconds. Keep it here, please. Keep it here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 75 RPMs. Hold that right there. Keep your gear on board. Grab your water. Great job. So we did a warm-up. We did a flat road at 85 to 90. We did a hill 75 to 80 with adding gear. Then we went into the sprint portion, which is more 90 RPMs. Now we're taking a moment to pull it back at the end of this stage at 75. And then we're going to go from 75 to 85, 75 to 90, 75 to 85, 75 to 90. That's a good game. That's a good game. I like that. All right, now here we go, guys. We're getting ready. Hydration. Yep. Towel, posture, break it back. Alrighty, 10 seconds to go. Check in with the heart rate. Anytime you're concerned about the heart rate, I want you to let me know. Keep the gear on board for the first part of this. This gear, that's it. That's all you need. All right, guys, here we go. We've got 4 minutes to have some fun. Let's go now. 75 to 85, 30 seconds. Good job. Okay, 75 to 80, 85, hold. Great. Great. 30 seconds, 10 seconds to go right here. 15 seconds to go. Sorry. All right, good. Good. Check in with the heart rates in 10 seconds. Good job. So you've got warm-up gear, +1. Good. All right, slow it down, 75 RPMs. Hold now for 30 seconds. All righty. How'd you do? Did you do well? Yeah? Okay. Anyone concerned about their heart rate? All right, good. All right, 15 seconds to go. We're going 75 to 90. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Wonderful job, you guys. Isn't this fun? This is so fun. All right, here we go. 90 RPMs, accelerate. Let's go. 30 seconds at 90. Good job. Scott, are you having fun yet?
I'll let you know.
That's okay. That's fair. That's fair. All right, 15 seconds to go. I mean, this is so fun. I mean, it's just different, and that's what makes it fun, right? Okay, 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, to pull it back 75 RPMs. Okay, anyone have higher heart rates than what they quoted me on the last effort? No? All right, I want you to add a gear. Okay, so now you've gone back to warm-up gear +2. If you're still working with warm-up gear +1, or if you're still working with warm-up gear, it's A-okay. Good job. 5 seconds to go. We're going back to 85 RPMs. I know there's no rest for you. 85 RPMs. Pick it up. 30 seconds. Woo! Great job. Great job. Great job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Hold, 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 hold. 13 seconds to go. Great work. 10 seconds to go. Fabulous job. Good job. All right. Check in with the heart rate. Pull it back. 75 RPMs. Okay, great. Scott, your heart rate.
133.
That's perfect. Phil.
120.
120. Perfect. Susie.
115.
Good job. Deborah.
132 right now.
132. Woo. Good girl. Stacy.
120.
Perfect. 10 seconds to go. Carol.
124.
Excellent. Barry.
96.
96. Okay, let's go to 85 again. Right now, right now, right now. How about you, Mike? Your heart rate?
Was 110.
Ah, good job. Good job, honey. Polina, where's your heart rate?
104.
104. Good job, good job. And how about you, Catherine? 1, yeah, 2. 121? 1, 2, 112. Good job. All righty, now I want you to lift to 90 RPMs. Finish up the last 30 seconds of the stage at 90. You're at 90 RPMs. Okay, now, heart rate's gonna come up. What I'm gonna have you do in 15 seconds, don't touch the dial yet. Don't dial back on the resistance yet. All right, 8 seconds to go. We're gonna unload back to warm-up gear or warm-up gear +1. Unload, stay at 90. Great job, excellent. You got 1 minute, 1 minute to hold this 90 RPMs. Good job. So right now, what that will do is that will peak out the heart rate. It'll start to come back and plateau, and then it will start to drop back, and that's good. That's good. Steve, I haven't avoided asking you your heart rate. I just know you were having some challenges there, so no big deal.
Yeah, the whole system's off.
Well, sometimes I get up and my whole system's off all the time, so I'm sorry about that. I'm sure that's the case. 29 seconds to go, guys. Finish this up. We're gonna get a final heart rate check, and you're gonna come back to 70 RPMs for 1 minute of recovery. Great job. 15 seconds to go. Remember, a heart rate check is coming up. 1 minute of recovery at 70 RPMs is coming up. In 8 seconds, you're gonna go back to warm-up gear for your recovery. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring it all the way back to 70 RPMs. Drop your gear back. Okay, Mike, how'd you do on that?
104.
Good job, Mike. Excellent job. How about you, Carolina?
103.
103. You're hydrating, everybody. Oh, okay, Phil, I'll skip you. Polina?
99.
Thank you, honey. Now I can get Phil. What was your heart rate?
127.
That is brilliant. Good job. Stacy, how about you?
125.
125. Good. Susie?
118.
Thank you for that. Carol?
126.
Excellent job, Carol. Scott?
135.
On 135. Brilliant. Deborah?
133.
133. Good, Deborah. That's fine. How about you, Barry?
100.
100. Good job. And Catherine? 1. 1, 1. 1, 112. 112. 1, 112. Yeah, 112. Okay, good. All right, kiddos. Polina, you doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, here we go. We're back to the hill. So I'm going to have you lift to 75 RPMs. 75 RPMs. You're going to go back to the highest level of gear that you've had in this class today. Go back to the highest level of gear. All right, 75 RPMs. All right, so we're back to playing the game of 75 to 80, 75 to 80. So we're back to a hill. All right, this is our second hill. I'm not saying it should be easier because it's the second hill. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you know exactly where you need to be. All right, hold it right here, guys. Hold it here. All righty, good job. Good job, good job, good job. All right, now what I'm gonna, and this stage is 4 minutes, 15 seconds. 4 minutes, 15 seconds. In 20 seconds, we're gonna lift to 80 and we're gonna hold that. No, let's do it now. I changed my mind. Do it now. 80 RPMs. Highest gear you've used on your last effort. Good. And we're at 80 RPMs from that with this. All right. Good job. Excellent work. Excellent work. All right. So it feels like a hill. Is that right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Shoulders down, chest up. Okay. Good. 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 All right. Hold here, guys. Hold here. Hold here. Good job. You're almost ready now. You're almost ready to come back to 75. Okay. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? All right. Come back to 75 and hold. Good. All righty. Now you got the highest gear level that you had, right? And you're still working with that. Scott, your heart rate?
132.
Okay, Scott, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you lift the gear one more time.
Okay.
Okay. How about you, Susie? Where's yours?
114.
That's okay. Stay there. That's perfect. Stacy, how about you?
119.
119. Okay, stay right there. That's good. That's good. Carol,
120.
120.
No, 122.
Okay, that's okay. That's stay there. Barry,
101.
that's good. Carolina,
100.
100. Deborah,
It's still 130.
that's good, Deborah. Keep it there. That's perfect. That couldn't be better. That couldn't be better. Phil, did I ask you what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, and how about you, Mike?
108.
108. Oh, fantastic.
I'm
All right.
119.
Thank you. I'll take that. Okay, we're all going to 80 RPM. So all eyes are on Scott. All eyes are on Scott. He's going to lift this heart rate into the high 130s, 140. You're at 80 RPMs. Good job. Excellent. Good. Good. Everyone else should be lifting their heart rate just enough to challenge yourself. Now remember, we haven't hardly had any recovery. We've only had really really 1 minute of official recovery. So now this is fantastic. This is fantastic. Everyone's doing a great job. Alrighty, so you're at 80 RPMs, am I right? Carolina, are you at 80?
Yes.
Thank you. Susie, are you at 80?
Yes.
Deborah, are you at 80?
Yes, I'm a little bit above that.
That's okay. Catherine, are you at 80? Yes. Stacy, are you at 80?
Yes.
Good. Barry, are you at 80?
Yes.
Good. Carol, I know you can't tell, but do you feel like you're close to 80?
Yes.
Good. Scott, you're at 80.
Yes.
Thank you. Phil, you're at 80.
Yes.
Great. Mike, where are you, my love?
79.
That is fantastic. Paulina, do the best job you can. You guys have 8 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Everyone's going to get a heart rate check. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Good job. Good job. Grab your water. Grab your water. We get 30 seconds to recover. 30 seconds to recover. Scott, where did it go to?
142.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, everyone else, stay with it. Stay the course, stay the course, stay the course. So now in 14 seconds, we're going to go straight out to 90 again. Straight out to 90 again. Warm up gear +1. All right, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. You're back out at 80 RPMs. Back out at 80 RPMs. Okay, great. I'm sorry, 90 RPMs. 90 RPMs. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. 90 RPMs. Now the thing is that we just have 2 minutes, 30 seconds. That's all we have. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. So go ahead and get there and hold. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. So we had 30 seconds to pull it back for a recovery. And now we're out at 90 RPMs and we're holding this with warm-up gear +1. Good job. Excellent job. How's everybody holding up? Are you doing okay? We're just getting it all done. You are now 30 minutes into class. You have 10 more minutes of class. That's all you have. It's a 40-minute class from start to finish. Good job. Excellent job. Good job, good job, good job. All right. Warm-up gear +1, right, Scott? Where's your heart rate?
143.
That's good. Barry.
103.
Thank you. Deborah.
136.
Deborah, slow it down just a little bit. Maybe 85, okay? Catherine, 112. 116. 116. Good job. Carol, your heart rate.
126.
Woo! No higher, Carol. No higher. Susie.
114.
114. Great job, Stacy.
124.
Oh, that's great. Carolina.
103.
You've got 1 minute to ride. Phil.
130.
Woo! Mike.
110.
Wonderful job. Paulina.
90.
All righty, good job. You've got 50 seconds to ride. You guys have done a great job. Finish it up. Finish it up. You've got 43 seconds to ride. We're going to get 1 minute to recover, and we'll move into our final stage. Great job. 35 seconds to go. Yes, I know. It's hard. It's hard. Keep it together. Keep it going. 25 seconds to go. Great job, great job, great job. 20 seconds to go. Keep it here. 18 seconds to go. Keep it strong. 15 seconds to go. We'll do a heart rate check and a recovery. 10 seconds to go. Make sure you're on board with that recovery right away. You only have 1 minute at 70 with warm-up gear only, and 2, 1. Let's go back. 70 RPMs. Hold it right here. You have 1 minute to recover. 1 minute to recover. Brilliant job. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. So Carolina, how did you do?
103.
Thank you. Susie.
117.
Brilliant job. Deborah.
138.
Wonderful job, Deborah. That is fantastic. Stacy.
126.
Excellent work. Carol.
124.
124. Brilliant. Scott.
146.
Woo! That's higher than I thought, but that's great. Okay, Phil.
132.
Okay, good. Mike.
108.
108. Good job. Barry.
103.
103. And Carol. I'm sorry, not Carol. Catherine. 118. Woo! That's fantastic. And Polina, where was your heart rate on that last one?
100.
100. Great, great, great. Steve, you doing okay?
Yeah, it feels like it's about 112.
Okay, super job, super. All right, you guys, we have one last stage to go and we're done. One last stage to go and we're done. We are going to start with that hill one more time, hill number 3. What's behind hill number 3? What's on top of hill number 3? Great cardiovascular endurance levels. Great job. Great aerobic base. All right, let's go. Let's go. So we have 6 minutes. 6 minutes of the hill, 75 RPMs, highest gear you've used all class. Scott's going to be interesting to see where that heart rate's going to end up here, right?
Yeah.
So what we want, it may not go back to 146, and that's fine. That sprint, when we came out to 90 RPMs, even if we had lesser gear, was probably the real validation for the class, right? You guys all did a great job. All right, so what I'm gonna have you do, stay at 75 RPMs for 10 seconds. You got the highest gear level you've had during class. It's time to bring it to 80. Let's go to 80 now. All right, so you're 30 seconds in. You're almost done. You are gonna probably break your arm trying to pat yourself on the back when this class is over, because this has been a remarkable kind of look into how fit you all are. Just great. All right, 5 seconds to go. You're gonna bring it back to 75 again. Good, 75. You need hydration? 75 RPMs, where are you gonna get it? Good job. Those lesser RPMs, it's easy to grab a drink before we start lifting those RPMs back up. You guys have done a great job. I can't wait to see who's ever got an Apple Watch chart that shows your heart rate. I'd love to see it sometime today. If you can get it to me, that would be great. Not just the zones, the actual chart. Okay, let's go to 80 RPMs, pick it up. I know what mine looks like from yesterday. I'm just comparing my heart rate chart with yours, and I think it's going to be pretty similar. Good job. All right, 18 more seconds to go. Barry, where's your heart rate?
101.
101, and where's your RPM?
80.
Thank you for that. That's the right answer. Okay, 75 RPMs, pull it back. Deborah, where's your heart rate?
132.
That is brilliant. Good job. Good job. You have done a remarkable job today. That has been great for you. Susie, how about you?
114.
Great job. That couldn't be better. Aren't you pleased with these heart rates?
I don't know.
I am.
Okay.
I want to tell you that I think you're great. You're great. All right, because we're going to bump this back up to 80 now. One more time, 80, Carolina. Where's your heart rate right now?
100.
Whoa, good job. Stacy.
122.
That couldn't be better, Stacy. Oh my gosh. If you look at that chart, I mean, you're going to be in the 120s for most of this class, aren't you? That is incredible. That is incredible. Great job. Great job. So you're at 75 RPMs. We brought it back, right? So now we're going to lift to 80. Get ready. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 80 RPMs. Phil, where's your heart rate?
120.
Perfect. Oh, that's okay. I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that?
Yep.
Okay, good, good. Carol, where's your heart rate?
122.
122. Excellent. And Scott, now where's your heart rate?
140.
Good. Did you put another gear on there?
Yes.
I thought so. All right, 5 seconds to go. All righty, where are you? 80? Pull it back again, 75. Okay. Now, you have got just 2.5 minutes to ride. 2.5 minutes to ride. So what we're going to do is we're going to start lifting that RPM and holding that RPM at 80. If you cannot do that, if you fatigue out and you can't hold 80, go back to 75 and play the game that we just played, okay? But if you can hold 80 beginning now, lift and hold, plateau it, plateau the RPM. So if you had a Peloton and you're looking at metrics as you came out of this class, I'd love to know where the RPMs were most of the time. It's going to be right around 80, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. All righty, so hold it right here, guys, because we usually drop it to 70, lift it up, drop it to 70, lift it up. This time we're locking and loading these RPMs right in those RPM efficiency zones right there. All righty, so you have 90 seconds to ride. You're at 80. Scott, what's happening to your heart rate?
142.
Okay, that's really good. I'll take that. Stacy?
120.
That's perfect, Stacy. Phil?
126.
Excellent. Hey, Mike, how you doing? That's great. Polina, where's your heart rate, love?
105.
Well, that's great. Carol, where's your heart rate?
122.
Woo, that has stayed beautifully, Carol. What efficiency. Great job. Barry, how about you?
104.
104. That's fantastic. Catherine, 11. 819. 119? Oh my gosh, Deborah.
138.
138, you can slow, you can just drop a gear if you want, or go back to 75. It's okay. It's okay. You're getting up there pretty high. Susie, you got 30 seconds. What's your heart rate?
115,
Brilliant job, Carolina.
101,
Great job, Stacy. Stacy, still right there, 122.
122.
Great job. Barry, how you doing?
Doing fine.
Good, 10 seconds. That's all you've got. 5 seconds, that's all you've got. 3, 2, you're done. Slow it down, take your gear off. Oh my gosh. Fabulous work, fabulous work. Couldn't have been better. We have never, ever done that before. That was fantastic. Great job, great job. I know you probably don't like me now, but you'll like me later. So just know that you have done a great job. I'm so proud of you guys. So this was a real testament to your cardiovascular fitness, wasn't it? Perfect. Riding in with these heart rates for this length of time with no recovery. Fabulous job. Now, I could call this a celebration ride, but we're not going to call it that. It's just, you guys are just fantastic. Fantastic. I want you to know that. Anything that you find difficult today, I want you to remember what you just did. Okay? You guys were fantastic. Alrighty, so let's begin by slowing down and keeping those pedals going nice and easy, because we want to make sure those heart rates are coming down before we stop cycling altogether. Shake out your wrists, drop your hands down to your side. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Good. Big inhale, we'll reach it all the way up. Exhale, all the way down, lacing our fingers together behind us, walking our shoulders back. Open our chest and lift the chest up. Good, 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 good. Now sweep this forward, lace the fingers together, hands press away, chin lowers to chest. Good job stretching through the back of the neck and the upper back. We're going to reach all the way up and float all the way down. Good work. Left arm will come across our chest and we're going to stretch out. Good work. Excellent job. Go ahead and reach out. Bend the elbow, fingers guide towards the shoulder, elbow comes up high. Good work there. And slowly let it come down. Shoulder roll up, back, and down. Good work. Right arm's going to come across the chest, stretching out. Great work. Reach out, bending the elbow, fingertips come up to the shoulder, elbow comes high, stretching out through the tricep there. Good work. Slowly let it go and shoulder roll if you need that. Okay, eagle arms to stretch the upper back coming up. So let's open. Good. Bring the arms together. Right elbow drops into the crook of the left. Squeeze those elbows together. And then lift the elbows up right in front of the chin or the mouth, keeping your shoulders down. Feel this, the release of tension through the upper back. Slowly lower and release. Good job. Shoulder roll. Good. Open our arms up. Bring them together again. Left elbow drops into the crook of the right, and we're going to squeeze those elbows as we lift. So the squeeze is just as important as the lift. So if the lift becomes difficult to keep the shoulders down, just go ahead and keep those elbows down, squeezing together. Slowly lower and release. Good. Shoulder roll up, back, and down. Good work. Now check in with those heart rates. Make sure those heart rates are down before you stop pedaling. And if it is, great job. Lift all the way up, reach all the way out. Good. Feet are flat. Front knee is soft, heels drop. Good work. So what I'm going to have you do is slide your tail back. So Phil, slide your tail back. Show them how to do that, because we got a good look at you. Slide your tail all the way back to the back of the bike.
Nice
Good
seat.
job. Good. What, Steve? What?
Nice seat.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
All right, go ahead. Rotate around. Rotate around. You had to get your 2 cents in there, didn't you, Steve?
Yeah,
Honey, we've missed you. And do the same thing on the other side. You guys are incredible. Good job. All righty. When you're ready. Oh my gosh. When you're ready, go ahead and have your seat. Excellent. Now, I gotta tell you that when I got off my bike yesterday, my legs were really feeling it. So I want you to be aware that they're gonna be fatigued when you step off your bike, right? So I want you to make sure you're holding on. What I needed more than anything at the end of this ride is I needed a big hip flexor stretch. So let's do that first. Let's come forward with the right leg. Step a giant step forward, giant step back. Good. Come into a lunge position. Good. So we're going to tuck underneath this left hip and stretch here. What you do is you kind of tighten up those glutes on the left side. Encourage that left hip to come forward. Try not to lean back. Try to stay upright. If you want to bring your left arm up and hinge to the right, please do. Good work. Good work. Reach up and float it down. We're just going to make our exchange. So step forward with the left, step back with the right. Good. Come into a lunge position again now with your right foot to the back. Tuck underneath that hip. Good. Feel the stretch to the hip flexor. Tighten this right glute. Right arm can come up and we can lean to the left. Good work. Good. Reach all the way up and float it down. Good. Untuck that hip and step together. Good. Kick out those legs. Hamstring is next. Step forward with the left foot, back with the right, sit down and back on the right heel, flex the left foot hard, drive that heel into the floor. Good, 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 good. Good. From here, we'll come up and lift the right knee up and we'll do the outer hip just to kind of change it up. So sit down and back to that, on that right heel, open up that left knee. Now from the outer hip, we'll go into the quad stretch. So come all the way up, reach down and back for that left foot, knee down, hip down, and then lengthen out. Good, hold here. Good. Good. From here to the IT band, so release this out, tuck the left foot behind the right, squeeze those inner thighs together, left arm comes up. You can come to the right with this stretch, or you can hinge forward. Good. Coming down, stretching the side of that left leg. Good. Come all the way up, uncross, and kick out. Good. Right foot steps forward, hamstring stretch. Sit down and back. Good. Drive that right heel into the floor. Stretch here. Good. Come all the way up, lift the right knee up, cross the right ankle over, and then have a seat onto that supporting left heel. Good. Outer hip. Rise up all the way, lift the right knee up, reach down and back for that right foot, knee down, hip down, and lengthen out. Good work. Excellent job. As you release this right foot, take the right foot behind the left ankle, squeeze those inner thighs, reach the right arm up if you want, and hinge to the left, or hinge forward, coming down for a stretch, the IT band on the side of the right leg. This should feel really delicious. Good. Come all the way up and uncross these ankles. Good work. Feet separate, hip distance apart. Remember, a standing cat is next. Rib cage lifts. Hinge forward, softening the knees. Cup the kneecaps with the palms. Slide the shoulders down and back. Okay, for a moment, just lift the tail. Good. Now, take the chin to the chest. Draw the belly to the low back as you bring your tail in. So you're gonna come in with the tail and lift that mid back up towards the sky. Good work. Good work. Fingertips come all the way up the legs, come to a standing position. Big inhale, reaching up. Last exhale, reaching down. Oh my golly. How are you feeling?
Wow.
I know.
I don't know.